we know MP came ready to play.
Oh, say does that.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
MP is not taking these conference matchups lightly. He doesn't want to just be the best and make it into the All-Star game. He has made it known he wants to be the guy.
MP certainly backing up that talk with his walk. He's done what he needs to against the conference foes to this point. Keep it going, and he's well on his way to backing up that claim.
And the starting group for the Spurs: Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. Castle is out there with Fox, and it's Vassell in at the 3.
You know why Morant makes those dunks look so easy? He's got a 44-inch vertical. That's unbelievable.
Outside, Fox. We're about 1 minute into the first. Fires for 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Here's the prodigy. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And, Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Well, a nice start for them. 3 for 3 in the early going, getting into a rhythm.
It's Vassell with the drive. Excellent D there from Williams.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Morant, and another basket for Memphis.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Vassell with it. Can they get it? Again, the miss by the Spurs. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Morant. Jackson kicks to Bain. Here's the prodigy. Offline with his 3.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And once again, Coach, this storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
The rebound by the Spurs. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
The wide open look here for Fox. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. He had a list of concerns coming in tonight, not the least of which was matching up with De'Aaron Fox. He said it's not just the speed, though that obviously is an issue. It's that Fox has also become so good at dictating tempo and getting you to play his style. That's something they can't allow. Kevin?
Thank you, David. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Three-pointer. Castle misses. Memphis leading. Payne for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
The defenses should always expect this from Bane. He's a skilled distance shooter.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Jackson. Wembanyama passes to Johnson. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Morant. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Johnson for the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. The Prodigy's got his 4th rebound at that last one here tonight.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Here's Castle, guarded by Bane. To the middle. Will it go? Here's Fox. Rebound by Williams. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. The Prodigy passes to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Here's the Prodigy. He tries for 3, and the 3-ball is good. The Prodigy's got 6 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. San Antonio making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Here's Branham. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Here's Fox. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 11-point game. And it's good for 2. Jackson's got his 2nd basket.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Here's Castle. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Over Bane. Castle misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. From deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Castle goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's the Prodigy. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Williams against Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Coach, what did you like to see from your teams at this point of the season?
Well, you would think, Kevin, that at this point, we would be making fewer mistakes, and especially mental mistakes where we break down. There's always going to be physical mistakes. You're going to have some turnovers. Hopefully they're not out of carelessness. But you shouldn't be missing rotations or not executing a play, not setting a screen. Execution and attention to detail should be good by now. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Pass to Edey. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Johnson with it. Sharp sets the pick for Johnson. To the inside. Bounce pass from Sharp. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Castle. The Prodigy with the rebound. The Prodigy's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Branham can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. There's Jackson with the 3. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Castle. Guarded by Morant. And the basket by Castle.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to Wells. Here's the Prodigy. The rebound by Sharp. Spurs trail by 19. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Prodigy passes to Wells. Here's Branham. Still scoreless. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Barnes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Pippen comes in for John Morant. The Spurs also changing it up. Champagne's checked in, and it's Fox in for Castle. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:57 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to the Prodigy. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. 10 points for the Prodigy.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pippen against Fox. Over Pippen. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Pass to Edey. To the left wing. Wells wide open. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the prodigy in the last time out against the Suns was a big factor. He had 42 points, and ultimately, he posted a triple-double. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
They get the rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up two. Edey's got his second basket of the night.
Team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Now, here's Fox. Sharp sets the pick for Fox to stop the run. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Memphis holding a 22-point lead as the quarter.
Help me out!
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Barnes out there with Sharp. And it's Fox. And it's Branham. At the two spot. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Orlando. And here is Fox. From 18 feet away, the Prodigy with the rebound. The Prodigy's got his 8th rebound here tonight. That's good. He's fine. For 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Fox with it. Pass to Sharp. And here is Barnes. Floats one. Sharp. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's the Prodigy. And good that time. The Prodigy's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass. Today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Sharp finds Barnes. Sharp trying to break. Free.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Pass to the Prodigy. Down low. Here's Edey, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time time and time again.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Fox passes to Sharp. Back to Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Edey. Jaren Jackson comes in for Reed. And it's Morant in for Pippen.
Smooth and fast release from Bane that time.
And it Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the paint, here's Vassell. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
Memphis has gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. The prodigy, no good. The Spurs have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Fox passes to Sharp. Vassell right side. 5 to shoot. Williams with the block.
Well, this is the kind of defender Williams is. Aggressive and ready to go after blocks.
They get it back. Outside for Jackson. Here's the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got 10. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Lets it go from the wing. Good on the jump shot. The prodigy's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Now Vassell. He's got 5. Lets it go from deep. From the arc. Rebound by Williams.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Well, that's the kind of aggressive play you want to see from Jaren Jackson.
Castles checked in for San Antonio. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense. And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that. It's
Vassell on the wing. He has 5. Puts up a 3. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
Here's the prodigy. San Antonio with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
Here's the prodigy. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Sharp on the wing. Back to Fox. Barnes outside. Stolen by Jackson. The prodigy passes to Bain. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Castle. Takes it inside, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters: Jaren Jackson, number 1. John Morant, 3rd.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for Williams. And Wells is subbed in for Bain. And that one's good. Morant.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Barnes. Now here's Vassell. Now Wembanyama. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Here's the prodigy. Now Wells jacks up a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Wells has got 6 points.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Branham, the pass to Wembanyama. The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Memphis. The prodigy's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. To the left side wing. Inside, here's Jackson. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Castle, guarded by Morant. 3-pointer. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Branham's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. On the wing, Jackson. Morant outside. To the middle. Here's the prodigy. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. And that's 20 points for the prodigy.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Here's Castle. Makes it off the glass.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Memphis has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Here's the prodigy. Sinks that one from the post. The prodigy's got 22.
Yeah, that's a great find by Morant. He draws so much attention, there's usually someone open.
Vassell outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look. He is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all three levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a three-point shot.
Hayes the pass to the prodigy. Bank shot, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Here's Wembanyama. Edey with the rebound. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Castle. Buries the long range jumper. Castle's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
The prodigy tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Castle. 13 points in the game. Here's Wembanyama. They shoot again. That one's good. Maybe that'll get them going after a 2 for 6 start.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
Now here's Hayes. Guarded by Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The prodigy, no good. San Antonio's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Fox kicks to Johnson. Here's Vassell. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's the prodigy. He's got 22. It could go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Memphis, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Halftime is here. And what
their defense has got a lot better. Capella's an elite rim protector. He rebounds, he runs the floor. His value goes beyond.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Grizzlies.
The offense has been well.
Thanks for joining us. Now
and with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now here's Morant. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Rob Williams. And it's the prodigy in at the small forward spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Spurs shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Pass to Castle. Spurs passing it around. Back to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. The shot missing. And for Memphis, they're shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Here's the prodigy. Off with the layup. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. tries the spin move. Here's Vassell. And it's off from three-point range. Vassell's gone just 2 of 7 from long range. Cams the 12-footer. Bain's got 13.
Stepping in from the line. It's easy money for Bain now.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Over Williams. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along. And then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. You asked. Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talents, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Wembanyama down low. He's guarded by Williams. Vassell wide open.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And they pick up 2. That's now 26 points for the Prodigy.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
You know, some guys who rely on their strength aren't great shooters. Johnson, though, is in a different category.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And that one misses. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them. In every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Here's the prodigy. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. San Antonio's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Poked away. Fox deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Back to Wembanyama. A prodigy with the rebound. The prodigy's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Goes up from the top of the key, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. The prodigy's got 28 points for the game. And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer. Now, he told me that it's a knee sprain, and it's definitely painful, but it's fortunate it wasn't worse. He'll have to sit the rest of this one out, and it's unclear how much longer he'll be out afterwards. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Jackson, and another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Outside, Fox. And it's Vassell in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Vassell's got 13.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Pass to the prodigy. And there's the drive. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, we know all about Morant's unreal athleticism, but his vision is what really sets him apart.
Here's Vassell. No good with the triple.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Dane, no good. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Branham, the pass to Fox. Pass to Branham. Johnson surveying the floor. Lets the 3 fly. The prodigy with the rebound.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Here's Branham. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The prodigy passes to Williams. Here's the prodigy, covered by Vassell. Here's the prodigy. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. The prodigy's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Vassell was screen on Morant. Fox against Morant. Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Vassell. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Morant passes to the prodigy. And he slams it one-handed.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Fox. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Bangs home the trifecta. Morant's got 17.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Fox. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Pass to the prodigy. To the inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Pass to Branham. Here's Fox. The prodigy with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Edey. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Down low, fires it up. Johnson can't hit. The Grizzlies shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. And that one, good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Wembanyama. The shot off that time. The Grizzlies shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Wembanyama outside. Looking to end his cold spell. Grizzlies with the rebound. The prodigy passes to Reed. Here's the prodigy, covered by Barnes. Here's the prodigy, and it's Memphis with another.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Pass to Branham. Spurs working the ball around now. Wembanyama with it. Back to Johnson. Here's Branham. And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Wells is checked in for the Grizzlies. San Antonio also making some changes. Sharp comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in for Johnson. Fires from the line. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Fox has got 4 rebounds in this game. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here's the prodigy. He's got 36. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a...
Here for the
Playing time,
Grizzlies.
kid.
Edie
Get
comes
in there.
in for Reed. And it's the prodigy in for Pippen. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Johnson in for Barnes. On the floor for San Antonio, Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Fox. And it's Branham in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Vassell. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Vassell. Vassell's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Memphis.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the prodigy.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double, it's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
And stolen by Vassell. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Branham. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Pass to the prodigy. Traps in the tray. The prodigy's got 41.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. See you next time.
Could watch basketball for another 30 years and not see that again. Yeah, hey.
Great win tonight, MP. You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
Shaking, MP.
Let's go. You good, MP?
Seven three, the man in the middle, number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Had to stop and pocket profit every time the pussy me. He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the sediment. Catch me early like Sunday school. Sunday suit. Have to play with the fool. Me, I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Devin Vassell.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jackson out there with Williams. And it's the prodigy in at the small forward. And for San Antonio, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. All right, Grant, a matchup of the elites tonight. Two titans clashing in this one.
Oh, my. B.A., I mean, there's no shortage of stars on either side of the ball. These tend to be statement games, sending a message by imposing their will.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And, of course, MP has made it known he expects an all-star nod this season. And any matchup that challenges his spot, he's going to take very seriously.
The special part of MP's game is how spectacular he is under the brightest lights. When he faces high-caliber stars, he turns it up to another level. Fans have come to expect excellence from him against top talent, and I'd be shocked if he wasn't a shoo-in as a top all-star vote-getter.
Here's the prodigy, coming off a terrific game against Brooklyn. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game, my goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot, so you can't just lay off of him. Makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Fox. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Here's Vassell. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Misses again, now 0 for 3.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bain, shooting one.
The free throw drops for Bain.
An effective two-way threat. Have to be impressed with Bain's steady improvement year after year.
Here's Castle, guarded by Bain. Here's Vassell. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Count that one.
Not just a scorer, Bain is willing to set up others and does a very good job of it.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Sohan outside. Down low. They need this. And he slams it in one-handed.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Morant. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Here's the prodigy. Vassell with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And it's Fox missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the basket by Bain.
With all the points he gets on the perimeter, it's trouble for the D when Bain starts getting points inside.
And let's honor a terrific player who has worked hard to earn this award, the Western Conference Player of the Month.
Oh, he's been practically automatic from the arc, and that confidence from deep range has kept him and his teammates really fired up lately.
Here's Castle. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Knocks it down from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. To the wing on the left. Pass to Vassell. And here's Wembanyama. Shoots a fadeaway. The rebound by Jackson. Here's the prodigy. Rebounded by the Spurs. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
For a team with their talent, it's a bit surprising how poorly they played in this matchup last year.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
And here are the Grizzlies now, after the basket by San Antonio. Morant, the pass to Bane. Here's the Prodigy. He's guarded by Vassell, and the Prodigy gets it. To go. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's the Prodigy. He has 6. Kicks it out to Bane. Fades away. And the shot no good. A bit short.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Spurs trail by 3. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Fox deciding where to go with it. There's the triple. The rebound by the Prodigy. The Grizzlies have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Man, that's... Now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Wondering how the West is shaping up? Well, the midseason grind is in full force. Let's check out the standings. You look at Memphis. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. And, of course, San Antonio, and they're right behind them, trying to overtake them if they can.
You know, for Memphis, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And it's Fox missing.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys.
The Prodigy in their last time out against the Nets just played phenomenal. He scored 45 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
The Prodigy. Can't hit. San Antonio trailing here. Johnson on the wing, guarded by Bain. Pass to Castle, lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. The Prodigy's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the paint, picked it out of midair. Sohan with the ball, guarded now by Williams. And the basket by Castle.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
The Grizzlies have got 8 of 15 shots to go. The Prodigy can't hit.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Inside. The shot by Sohan, no good. Pass to Williams. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Reed comes in for Jackson. And for San Antonio, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. Here's Castle. Johnson with it. Takes a 3. And it's Bain with the rebound. Left side, Morant. Pass to Bain. Here's the prodigy. 10 points for him. And the shot goes. The prodigy's got 12 points.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Here's Westbrook. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Bane. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. From deep, Johnson. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Johnson's got his second basket.
A point of emphasis for Johnson, knowing he needs to keep taking and making threes.
You know, after playing as a starter most of his career, Keldon Johnson showed he can act as a sixth man if needed, Richard.
Not every player can make that switch mentally. Johnson... brings the same energy as a starter as he does to the second unit. It's a great attitude on that young man.
Here's Johnson after the basket by Memphis. And it's good for 2. 10 points for him.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. They trail by 1. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting play. With their active hands.
Fires from the wing, and that one drops. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 14.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam can.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
He's been pretty careless with the ball. 4 turnovers is a stat you do not want next to your name.
For San Antonio, Sharp, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Branham comes in for Sohan. And Fox is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Hayes is checked in for Memphis. Now here's Fox. He picked up 15 in their last win against Detroit. And it's rejected. And they'll get another chance. And the basket by Branham.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
To the left side wing. And the prodigy gets it to go. The prodigy's got 16 points now.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Here's Branham. turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. And a foul. Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
Oh, B.A., he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard.
And San Antonio making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Pippen, he's checked in for Morant.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Branham passes to Johnson. Takes a 13-footer. Memphis with a rebound. The Prodigy's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Jack's up a 3, and that's not gonna go. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. San Antonio on top, up 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
They've got De'Aaron Fox. Sharp out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Branham in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Sharp. Sharp, a screen on Hayes. Westbrook can't hit.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Pass to Pippen. And there's a pick. Here's the Prodigy. Here's Edey, guarded by Sharp. Here's Pippen. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Spurs trail by 4. Tipped away. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
Well, you look at Castle, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Bane, he's checked in for Memphis.
Number 22, Desmond Bane.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter.
Come get it, come get it.
Back to Vassell. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Vassell. Launches it. The rebound by the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. No one covering. The Prodigy's got 21.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Fox, the pass to Westbrook. San Antonio again can't hit.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
From deep, Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Memphis making a switch here. Morant's checked in. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for him.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition's side, just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
Now here's Johnson. He has 6. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, look out. Here comes Keldon Johnson going up high and getting creative with the finish.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but
The 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Now here's Bane. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Brooklyn.
He was a menace on defense as well, managing 3 steals.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Fox with the ball. He's got 5. Johnson finds Fox. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Ja Morant picks one up.
We look at the pace of this league, and Fox, look, he is built for it.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. And both free throws good for Fox. And here's Memphis. They're on a 14-4 run. The Prodigy. Rebound by San Antonio.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
It's Sharp on the wing. Yet to see a basket. Here's Vassell. Fires in the triple.
He's been working on a shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
Grizzlies lead by 6. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Here's Edey. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games. Memphis, number 1.
It's been a great run for them, kind of shooting the basketball. You love when multiple guys get into a groove at the same time.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams is checked in. For San Antonio, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to Castle. Johnson for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Spurs trail by 6. Here's Fox. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
Here's the Prodigy. 21 points in the game.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Fox outside. Vassell outside. 6 to shoot. Castle for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The Prodigy's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From deep, Bane again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Fox. Williams grabs the board. Memphis leading by 7. Here's the Prodigy. Outside Bane. Over Castle. And the basket by Bane. Bane's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Castle, guarded by Bain. Here's Fox. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. To the middle. It's stolen. By Johnson. Down low. Here's Sharp. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to the prodigy. To the paint. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's the prodigy. He's guarded by Vassell. Rebounded by Fox.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. And so it's Memphis with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Shot clock at 2. Bain from deep three-point land. And again, it's Memphis missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 21, and the bucket is good. Here's Castle. Outside Johnson. Pass to Castle. On the wing, Vassell. He drops it from range. Vassell's got 6 here in the quarter.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key. Piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
And the prodigy gets it to go.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Williams finds Morant. The three-pointer is down, Ja Morant.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Fox against Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Oh, there's the... It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Castle, guarded by Bain. Outside Johnson. Here's Castle. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The Prodigy's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
No good from outside.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Here's the teardrop. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
All right, Richard, we're right here in the middle of the season. What's the mindset?
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Grizzlies up 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie?
Turning our attention to that first half for the Grizzlies. They find themselves in a close one.
The pace of this game is suiting them well.
And that'll do it for us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. On the court for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jackson out there with Robert Williams, and it's the prodigy in at the 3 slot. Uneasy, too, on the layup. The prodigy's got 27.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Spurs trail by 6. Here's Castle. It's tipped. Fox against Morant. Here's the prodigy. Pass to Williams. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Castle. Back to Fox. Wembanyama screen from deep. The rebound by the prodigy. The prodigy's got his 16th rebound on the night. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Morant. Ja slices through. Oh!
Wow.
Unreal! That's what they came for.
Wow. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. And here's Fox. 11 points in the game. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Castle. And he banks in the layup. Castle's got 14 points for the game.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Pass to the prodigy. Jackson outside. He buries it from 3. Jackson's got his second bucket on the night.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Wembanyama, screen on Payne. Goes up on the baseline. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Fox against Morant. Pass to the prodigy. The shot. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Here's Wembanyama. Deflected. Inside. Here's the prodigy. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Fox against Morant. Out to the wing. Fox outside. The 3 ball is good for Fox.
Nice use of the pick there. Fox lost the defender and capitalized.
Here's the prodigy. He's guarded by Vassell. And the shot's good.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. And here's Fox. The 3 from Wembanyama. Memphis with a rebound. The prodigy's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Rebound by San Antonio. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. Pass to Castle. Fires for three. The shot no good.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Here's the prodigy. Morant with it. The 3 sinks the tray. And now an 11-point Memphis lead.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Back to Fox. Here's Vassell. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the prodigy gets it to go. The prodigy's got 33.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sohan. San Antonio again can't hit. Memphis leading by 13. Here's the prodigy. 33 points for him. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Back to Fox. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. Here's the prodigy, covered by Johnson. The prodigy can't hit. Spurs trail by 15. Now Johnson. 10 points for him. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I'm just going to say this. Johnson has some bounce. When this man gets off the ground, he gets off the ground with ease.
Here's the prodigy. Give him 35.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's the prodigy. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Pippen, he's checked in for Ja Morant. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 14-point game. Sohan outside. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Edey.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Fox. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You've got to master little moves like that to be a...
Memphis leading by 8. Castle is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Keldon Johnson. And it's Sharp in at the 5, down low. That's the San Antonio 5. Reed to screen on Westbrook. 6 to shoot. The drive by Morant. Tough points from Ja.
Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
The Spurs shooting just 37% in the game. Sharp, a screen on Bain. Here's Castle. Pass to Sharp. And stolen by Jackson. Here's the prodigy. He's guarded by Vassell. The prodigy can't hit. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Castle. It's blocked. Here's the prodigy. Sharp grabs the miss. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Grizzlies lead by 10. The prodigy passes to Bane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bane's got 21.
This is the defense Bane attracts, and he's superb at fending them off.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by Bane. Here he goes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Memphis.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Williams is checked in for Memphis.
Oh, he's been doing everything. Hitting the boards, huge game for him thus far.
Pass to Westbrook. Outside Sharp. Here's Castle. Second chance effort. Some solid defense from Williams.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Good on the bucket. The prodigy's got 40 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Sharp. To the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Really left him alone that time. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And San Antonio making a change here. Sohan's checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
Here's the prodigy. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Castle. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Down low. They're running. And the prodigy gets it to go. The prodigy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Sohan outside. It's Vassell with the drive. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Westbrook taking his time here. Shoots from the elbow. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's Memphis. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's the prodigy. Outside Morant. San Antonio with a rebound. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound in this one. The rebound by the prodigy. Grizzlies lead by 16. Puts it up from 15. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Castle from downtown, and the three-pointer goes. Castle's got 10 points here in the second half.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
The prodigy passes to Williams. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. To the inside. It's tipped. 3-on-3. Williams passes to Morant. Here's the prodigy. Good. And the setup by Morant. The prodigy's got 45 points.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Westbrook, the pass to Sohan. Now Vassell. It's tipped. Now here's Morant. Here's the prodigy. Kicks it out to Jackson. 4-3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
A big man who does it all. That is Jaren Jackson Jr. looking confident at the arc.
Castle. The rebound by the prodigy. Memphis leading by 19. And he drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The prodigy's got 47 points.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Morant against Westbrook. Vassell outside to halt the run. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Williams has got rebound number 11. Outside Bain. Here's the prodigy. And he's going for the lob. And Williams punches it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Castle. Blocked! Here's the prodigy. He's guarded by Vassell. And the prodigy gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Westbrook, the pass to Johnson. Off target from outside.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Morant. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Castle, guarded by Bain. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Counted from distance. Westbrook's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Morant, the pass to the prodigy. Another one falls. Amazing.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now third in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out.
And he's moved right past Kobe. Yes, Kobe being Bryant's 2007 season. What a remarkable accomplishment.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Banked it in off the glass. The Prodigy's got 53 points.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Here's Vassell. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Driving to the basket, Castle. Williams grabs the board. Memphis has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's the Prodigy. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Sohan outside. Pass to Castle. Westbrook outside. Sohan outside. Just 4 to shoot. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Sohan.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the Prodigy.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor. This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win. He's not helping them at all by jacking up three-pointers. He's got to realize that immediately.
Here's Westbrook. The kick out to Johnson from outside the arc. The shot misses. Here's the Prodigy. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Okay.
Good night, MP.
Come over this weekend? Yeah, sounds good. I'm free Saturday night. Saturday? Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
Good game, MP.
I was just about to when I get back. What? Jen said she's having second thoughts. That the talking points don't line with her core value. Two players centric? Yeah, exactly. They don't feature any teams of
See ya, MP. Good night, MP.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.